Wednesday Night Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second quarter-final matches of Season 9. This is our opening contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Yuzuki Aikawa.
So hello and welcome to our second and final quarter-final matches here in Season 9 of the Wednesday Night Wars. Last week we had Groups A and B facing off, and the winners have gone through to the semi-final. And if you have missed that, I'm going to spoil it all for you here. We have got The Rock taking on Snare, and we have got B Smith taking on the Wonder Chicken. And tonight we have got Group C and D, where the winners of the groups are fighting the runners-up of the other group. And the two winners of the men's and the two winners of the women will go through to the semi-finals next week, where the winners will be going on to the Season 9 final, and that is just 2 weeks away now. So things are hotting up here.
And introducing their opponent.
I'm sure nobody wants to drop the ball at this late stage in the game.
This is Livvi Grace.
And there's Livvi Grace, debuted here in Season 9, and she has done so well to get through to these quarterfinals. Can she keep that momentum going? But anyway, we have news. This weekend, the Ronster Rumble will be on Saturday instead of the Saturday Showdown. And the list of the entrants is now live up on our Patreon page. Even for free members, if you want to be in with a chance to win an exclusive N-FHW enamel pin badge, take yourself over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Ninqueso. Find the list of names, leave a comment underneath, and if that wrestler goes on to win the Ronster Rumble, you will win an enamel pin badge, and the only place you can pick those names is on our Patreon page. Each wrestler can only be picked once, and it is on a first-come, first-served basis, so don't delay. Head on over to the Patreon if you want to be in with a chance to win that enamel pin badge, and all guesses have to be in before 6 p.m. on Saturday UK time to be eligible to be into the chance to win the N-FHW enamel pin badge. But anyway, we are going to get our eyes focused back on tonight as Yuzuki Aikawa drives that knee into Livvi Grace. But Livvi Grace, far from done. That big shot sends Aikawa over the top rope. Beautiful drop kick, taking Aikawa down to the outside. And Livvi Grace just biding her time up. No, she is going onto the arena floor as our referee Larry has that count going. Remember, that is to a count of 10. And if both of these ladies are counted out, whoever wins the Robyn Kellar Princess Zaline match would get a bye in the semi-finals. But both women back in the ring now. And Larry standing right in front of Hardcam. Can someone let Larry know he needs to move? Oh, Livvi Grace is caught. And Yuzuki Aikawa just power bombs her hard into the canvas, and a big splash. Aikawa not going for the cover. Mistake in my eyes. If you get your opponent down in these high stake matches, you need to try and get the pin when you can. As Aikawa now waiting for Grace to get back up to her feet. Beautiful drop kick. But again, Aikawa not going for the cover, but Livvi Grace rolling to the outside. And Aikawa taking her time here, giving Livvi Grace time to recover, but manages to stay on top. Big suplex on the arena floor. And that is just hard wood that Livvi Grace just came crashing down into. But Livvi Grace, still with fight in her, takes Yuzuki Aikawa over. And like I said, these ladies need to be aware of the count. Larry up to a 6 count. They've only got to a count of 10. Livvi Grace back in on 7. Aikawa needs to get back in the ring. There's a 9. Aikawa only just starting to move. Can she get back in before the 10? No, she can't.
Here's your winner by count out, Livvi Grace.
And what a way to be knocked out. Yuzuki Aikawa counted out, so Livvi Grace is going on to the semi-finals next week here on the Wednesday Night Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, this is Sergeant Slaughter.
So now we got the first of the men's matches. Sergeant Slaughter making his way down to the ring, and I've got to say, Sergeant Slaughter really has found his footing in the Wednesday Night Wars this season. He has been very impressive indeed. Can he keep that momentum going? Or will he be stopped by that newcomer?
And introducing their opponent. This is Jim Fletcher.
So just like Livvi Grace, Jim Fletcher debuted here in Season 9 of the Wednesday Night Wars. But can he progress through to the semi-finals? Like Livvi Grace, he needs to get past the veteran Sergeant Slaughter though, and that is not going to be an easy feat here. Fletcher giving up some size, giving up some power. He is going to need to use his technical prowess to overcome that disadvantage here in this match. So we're ready to kick things off here. Our referee for this contest is Stacy, as she calls for the bell. Both men locking up. Oh, look at that big slam there by the Sarge. And like I said, Sergeant Slaughter with that power advantage going straight to work, and there's a cover. So close, but I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Sergeant Slaughter coming out the gate strong. But Fletcher with those kicks. DDT plants the Sarge in a cover of his own. Just a 1 count. Stacy took a bit of time to get down there though for the count. And Sergeant Slaughter, big clothesline. And another one. Big back body drop sends Fletcher flying. Oh, and a spine buster. There's a cover. But again, just a 2 count. But what an opening to this contest. Fletcher has been pummeled, but still staying in this fight. A Sergeant Slaughter with the Cobra Clutch. Fletcher in trouble. Backbreaker. Fletcher just thrown across the ring like a sack of spuds. Oh, and there it is again, the camel clutch. Slaughter taking Fletcher down. And Jim Fletcher in a world of hurt there. But Sarge couldn't get the submission. But what damage has been done now to Jim Fletcher. Sarge off the ropes, big elbow. And Sergeant Slaughter, this is not the time to be mocking your opponent. There is so much at stake here. You don't want to be wasting your time. You want to stay on top of the opponent, try and get that victory. You either go on to the semi-finals here or you return in Season 10. Those are your only two options at this stage in the game. There's the action out on the arena floor. Sergeant Slaughter brings Fletcher up. Power bomb on that hard wooden floor. And there are no mats around the ring here in the war zone. But Fletcher still with fight in him. Drop kick right to the midsection of Sergeant Slaughter. But Stacy trying to get the wrestlers back in the ring. And I don't honestly think this is a good idea for either man. You do not want to be getting into a brawl on the outside, because you have only got, whoever wins this only has 7 days to recover before the semi-finals. So you don't want to be going into that with any kind of injury. Just a 1 count. That looked like a slow count there by Stacy. But Jim Fletcher now trying to get Sergeant Slaughter to tap out. I'm not sure how effective that hold is going to be, though. Sergeant Slaughter is a big, big man. Sarge back up to his feet. It's Fletcher. What's he looking for here? Oh, just guillotine Sergeant over that rope. As Fletcher going to the legs, trying to keep Sarge down, but Sarge fighting back up. And a shoulder tackle takes Fletcher off his feet. Sergeant Slaughter looking for that Cobra clutch once again. He's got it cinched in. Jim Fletcher needs to get out of this. But Sergeant Slaughter, I think, releasing that hold for some reason. Oh, Boston Crab there by Fletcher. But Sergeant Slaughter with those powerful legs finds a way out. And a big discus punch drops Fletcher. Sergeant Slaughter wasting so much time. But I don't know what happened there. I don't think he quite caught Fletcher. And all I've got to say is, again, Sergeant Slaughter should not be posing in the ring in a match of this magnitude. Sergeant Slaughter once again with that camel clutch. The Cobra clutch, sorry. And that is it.
Here is your winner by submission, Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter managed to cinch in the Cobra clutch. And he is now going on to the semi-finals next week. We will find out later who will be facing when the Hurricane takes on Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, this is Robyn Kellar. So now it is time to find out who will be up against Livvi Grace next week in the semi-finals. And we have got two very contrasting styles here in the ring for this matchup. As that lady there, Robyn Kellar, just oozing with power, oozing with strength. And introducing their opponent. This is Princess Zaline.
The Princess Zaline giving up all that strength, size, but don't count her out. She is so quick, so agile, not afraid to take those high-flying risks. But she needs to avoid getting caught up into a close combat with Robyn Kellar here, in my opinion. I said, one of these ladies will be going on to next week to face Livvi Grace in the semi-finals. As our referee for this contest is Gary. There's the bell. And Princess Zaline locking up with Robyn Kellar, and that is a mistake. She doesn't want to get. She can't let Robyn Kellar get her hands on her. Kellar is just so powerful. In my opinion, Princess Zaline needs to hit and run, keep out of the reach. Oh, as Kellar drives the knee to the face. As Kellar going up to the top rope. This is not a good move in my mind. But that double axe handle connects. There's a cover. Just a 2 count. Robyn Kellar just powering up Princess Zaline high above her head. And that is a long way down. Big elbow right to the heart. Robyn Kellar, nothing fancy there, just some big hard hits. Sends Zaline off the ropes. Oh, what a spine buster. Did you see the height there? Robyn Kellar. This is not going to be good for the princess. Big power slam onto that wooden floor. As Kellar breaking the count back to do some more damage to Princess Zaline. As Gary has that count going. And again, in the result of a double count out, Livvi Grace will be straight through to the finals. Both women back in the ring. There's a cover. Oh, nearly. Robyn Kellar thought she had that then. But Princess Zaline, don't let her size deceive you. She is a tough competitor. Robyn Kellar plants Princess. And Princess Zaline in a world of trouble now. Robyn Kellar once again going up to that top rope. Big double axe handle right to the back of the head. Oh, deadlifts. Princess sit out powerbomb. Princess Zaline has not been able to get going in this match whatsoever. At this rate, it is just a matter of time before Robyn Kellar gets the victory. And a big power slam. Robyn Kellar's still not done though. Sends Princess Zaline off the ropes. Oh, the big spear. That could be it. Oh, but somehow Princess Zaline still kicking out. But unless she can get some offense in soon, this match isn't going to last much longer. Oh, big forearm shot. Onto the shoulder. Lovely DDT there. Princess Zaline building some momentum. But misses that senton. And once again, Robyn Kellar slowing the pace down. Oh, Robyn Kellar, what's she going to do here? Plants Princess Zaline face first. And a shoulder tackle, just a glancing blow, but it was enough to take the princess off her feet. Princess Zaline gets caught. Oh, but Enzaguri catching Robyn Kellar. And a big DDT. Robyn Kellar rolling to the outside, just trying to stop that momentum. But Princess Zaline now on the attack on the arena floor. Gary has that count going. Oh, Princess Zaline sent into those steel barricades. And Robyn Kellar drives her into the ring post, then a powerbomb. That has surely got to be it. But somehow Princess Zaline back in the ring. But walked straight into that one. Princess Zaline, she is tough, but she can't take much more punishment here. There's a cover. Surely that is going to be it. Yes, it is.
Here is your winner, Robyn Kellar.
So Robyn Kellar will be going on to the semi-finals to face Livvi Grace next week here on the Wednesday Night Wars. But now we need to find out who will be going on to face Sergeant Slaughter.
And gentlemen, this is now time for the main event of the evening. And this is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first. This is the Hurricane.
So the Hurricane, he lost that relegation match to find himself here on the Wednesday Night Wars from the main roster. And keep your eyes peeled because the next relegation match will be happening soon over on the main roster. And whoever loses that match will end up in the Wednesday Night Wars. Of course, the winner of the Wednesday Night Wars does get a full contract
their opponent
onto the main shows, either the Saturday Showdown or now the War Zone, whichever one they so choose.
This is Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
And Hunter Hearst Helmsley debuted here in Season 9, undefeated since his debut in N-FHW. Can he keep that undefeated streak going and move on to the semi-finals? Or will the Hurricane, I'm going to say it, or will the Hurricane get an upset here? You've got to think Hurricane Helms is definitely the underdog in this match. So here we go, the Hurricane, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Referee for this contest is Tracy, and straight out the gate, the Hurricane down with that clothesline. Hearst Helmsley nearly gets a victory. This was nearly one of the shortest matches we've ever had, and the Hurricane is now on the back foot in the early going. As Hunter with that big shot. Hurricane guillotines Hunter over that top rope. But Helmsley just going straight back on the offense here. And there's a sleeper hold by Helmsley. But Hurricane quickly finding a way out of it. Oh, big drop kick right to the back of the head, but misses that leg drop. And you see how Helmsley has just slowed the pace of the match down. The Hurricane tried to pick up that pace, made one mistake, and Helmsley just back in control. Reversal. Oh, into that knee. But Hurricane catches Helmsley with the elbow. And Helmsley plants. Sorry, Hurricane plants Helmsley. And nearly a 3. Hurricane nearly getting the upset there. But just like, oh, Hurricane can't follow up though. There's Helmsley with that atomic drop. Gets Hurricane up on his shoulders. But Helmsley reverse DDT. There's Helmsley driving the elbow into the top of the head of Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And the Hurricane looking for a choke slam here. But Helmsley fighting out. Takes the Hurricane down with that clothesline. Helmsley, what is he doing? Helmsley rethinking that. Takes the Hurricane down with that armbar. Lovely roll through there by the Hurricane. Into the head scissor takeover. Big back elbow takes Helmsley off his feet. Oh, ducks underneath the chop and drives the knee into the face. But Hurricane glancing below there with that drop kick. And Helmsley capitalizing. Pedigree. Hits the pedigree. And there it is.
Here is your winner, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
So Hunter Hearst Helmsley going on to the semi-finals, but that is it for this week. Make sure you go down, hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the action here at N-FHW.